these newfangled devices. There we go, I think I have it. Hello and welcome to our ever-curious views on the World Wide Web. I am Dr. Thylacine, curator of the Hall of Cryptids, the world's most renowned cryptozoology museum. I hope you are all staying safe and healthy during this unprecedented pandemic of epic proportions. I am well and sheltering in place, as they say. Unfortunately, that means time away from my amazing cryptid friends who are usually filling these holes. And I do mean filling. Some are quite large indeed. So, therefore, I thought I would take advantage of today's technological marvels to connect to a few of my mystery creature pals and see how they are doing with their video visit. And who better to get tips for social distancing than elusive cryptos, eh? Yes. Now let me see if I can get this thing.
Hello, everyone.
There we go. Hello, my friends. Can you see and hear me?
Sure thing, Doc. Hiya.
Loud and clear. How do I look? I just hope this thing's secure, boss. You never know who's listening.
Hey, you guys. Great to see ya. Sorry we can't all get together for our annual Monster Mash.
Oh, yes. That's always such a wonderful party. As long as you don't have to clean up after Saskatoon hits the buffet.
Hey, come on now, eh? It's next to impossible to get a shrimp cocktail out in the wilderness, and when a Squatch has got to eat, a Squatch has got to eat, don't you know?
All I'm suggesting is perhaps you work on those atrocious table manners of yours.
Enough, you two! I know everyone is on edge during this crisis, but no need to take it out on each other. The purpose of this video chat is to catch up and share our experiences so we know how everyone is getting by and coping. I hope you're all sheltering in place. Wait a minute! Lukewarm! Are you in your bedroom here at the Hall of Cryptids?
Of course. Where else would I be?
Well, Madagascar, I assumed. I haven't seen you in weeks, and my Ica stone is covered in dust. Why have you not completed your chores?
Social distancing?
I'm the only other soul here, Lukewarm.
Yes, and I don't feel social, so I'm keeping my distance for, safety. Yes, that's it, safety.
Yes, very well. Better to be safe than sorry, I suppose. Regardless of my domestic health issues, I have been coping with this unusual crisis by catching up on my reading, which is basically what I do with most of the time anyway. So not much of a change other than missing the visitors to the Hall of Cryptids and, of course, all of you. So, how are you holding up in isolation, Freddie?
Isolation? Heck, I'm from the Himalayas. I'm used to a little isolation. It's a lot different avoiding people here in Tampa Bay, though.
Florida? Seems rather a strange choice for a Yeti.
Yeah, it's pretty toasty. What makes it worse is, little known fact, Yetis don't sweat. But before the pandemic, I needed a break from the snow, and spring had sprung, so, you know, late night impulse buy on the vacation package. Now I'm hunkered down in the Cloverleaf Motel until this all blows over. They've got cable and Wi-Fi, so the only hard part is staying out of sight during the trips to the ice machine. Believe me, I'm making a lot of trips for ice. Other than that, I'm getting by. Reading a lot. What's on your quarantine reading list, Doc?
Oh, I must tell you about the book, The Exploits of Chief AJ, which includes a first-hand account of a sighting of gargantuan thunderbirds. Chapter 4 explains how he managed to film 2 of them in 1977 at Lake Shelby, just after one almost flew away with a 7-year-old boy. Thankfully, the boy's mother rescued her child, thanks to some quick thinking and some serious swats with a kitchen broom.
Sounds interesting, Doc. I'll be sure to download it.
You can download a book? Do the wonders of this modern world never cease? Now, before we go any further, as a public service, here are some helpful tips to stay safe from the coronavirus COVID-19. First, frequently wash your hands for at least 20 seconds.
Sure. That's what Big Soap wants you to do.
What was that, Chico?
Big soap, don't you know? They're the ones behind all of this, boss.
Oh, come now, Chico. No need to indulge in wild conspiracy theories. Things are bad enough as they are.
This is the truth, boss. And don't get me started on the toilet paper conglomerate and the plans for a new world order. Hope you don't like using a bidet, because those will be rarer than us.
Oh, dear.
This is all on my blog. I already sent each of you a link if you guys would just read.
There's a link I wouldn't mind going missing, don't you know?
We do not have time for that nonsense. But at least Chico is resisting selfish panic buying. No need to hoard food or supplies, folks. Always take only what you need. A good philosophy for life in general. Oh, Saskatoon, why are you now wearing a mask? Aren't you self-quarantined?
Well, I'm always self-quarantined, Doc. Not many of my kind around, and humans always run away screaming for some reason. I just want to make sure I don't catch whatever Chico has. It's obviously infected his brain, eh? Huh?
I see, but this is a virtual meeting. I don't think it can be spread that way.
Computer virus.
Oh, sheesh.
Never mind. Other than the obvious paranoia, which I'm beginning to worry may be a symptom, how are you holding up?
Pretty good, actually. Passing time with the usual, you know. Bending trees, walking the creek banks, a little nest improvement, foraging for blueberries, my favorite. But don't worry, I'm careful. When I see a hiker, I'm sure to stay a safe distance of 60 feet at all times.
6 feet. The recommendation for safe social distancing to avoid the virus is 6 feet.
Not for a guy like me, Doc. Any closer than 60 feet and they may snap a pic that isn't blurry and unrecognizable, don't you know?
Well, I guess safety means something different for everyone, but we should all be following appropriate guidelines, which includes staying at home and only going out for essentials. Yukon, I hope you're following that advice. You're such a people person, always revealing yourself to random hunters and such.
Well, at one time in Partridge Creek, yeah, sure, but I just miss you guys so much. This is hard. I mean, really hard, you guys.
Oh, there, sweet Yukon. Everything's going to be all right. Patience is the key. Even being on lockdown can have benefits. Try to focus on that.
Well, it is giving me time for self-reflection to work on myself and identify my triggers. Meditation has been a big help. Now that I think about it, I'm a lot more centered, you know? It's just the lack of friends around that's hard. I'm kind of a social butterfly, you know? Did I mention I miss you guys? Oh, Mr. Whiskerdoodle, don't! Oh. Well, at least I have my cuddly kitty to keep me company.
Too cute, too cute. See, this is a great opportunity to appreciate the little things that we may normally take for granted. Plus, thanks to modern technology, we can always have a video visit, which brings me to the question that is on everyone's mind. Are any of you wearing pants?
Pants? Sir, I'm a fish.
Nope, never do, Doc.
Nope. Pants are a person by a man.
What are pants?
Oh dear, how uncouth. Oh. Well, I think we're all caught up and a little creeped out besides, so we'll end it there. So good to see and hear from all of you, my friends. I hope you stay safe and healthy. Please remember that making the small sacrifices when enduring some inconvenience will save lives. Goodbye, guys.
See you guys.
Y'all be safe.
Goodbye, everyone. Well, that seemed to go well. Glad they didn't find out that I also am not wearing pants. Oh dear. Oh!